Hey everybody, Mike McWilliams, Upstairs to the Right Music Channel. Thank you so much for joining us here today for this show. A little bit of housekeeping as usual to let you know that we have a live stream that we do every Sunday. Right now we're going to switch the hours for that. For used to be 11 p.m. Central European Time. For the time being, we're going to go an hour early to 10 p.m. Central European Time until everybody catches up with the time shift that goes on this time of year. So just for a short period, we'll be doing that a little bit earlier. So if you have the time to watch, no matter where that finds you in the world, day or night, I really appreciate it if you took the time to stop by. Finding the pedal board that works for you is really a difficult chore. You know, I'll be honest with you, I've spent years combing through different pedals, trying this one and that one, some inexpensive, some very expensive and very rare. And finally came down to this pedal board. Now, it is a tone quest, you know, that you go through. I think for my tone quest, and I'll mention that now, first of all, why pedals? Really, seriously, you know, if you want to get your own individual tone or sound, something that represents you, I still feel that pedals are the best way to go to find an individual sound, more so than modelers. And I am a strong believer in guitar pedals. Certainly I have quite a collection of them, but these are the ones that made it to my pedal board. This pedal board really is perfect for me because it's set up for recording. As you know, I do a lot of recording for commercials and for albums and overdubs and things like that for friends. And I really do need a pedal board that has an amp-like quality to it. And so that's what I have here. But I'm going to go through this pedal board and tell you what I have, what I'm using, what I record with, and also if I were to go live and I wanted to recreate those tones, it's portable, it goes with me, and no problems there. So really a lot better alternative for me than, say, lugging this Laney behind me, and a lot more versatility with something like this as well. I'll start off by saying that. The first pedal here is an amp in a box kind of thing. It's an Overdrive, but it's the F1 from Legends amp. It's basically a 65 Deluxe Fender amp in a pedal form. The cost on this at this point is about $160, although they go as low as $68 and as high as $187. So they're kind of all over the place with the price on these. With all of these pedals, I'm also going to give you guys a lower price alternative for those out there who are interested in putting something like mine together but want to do it on a budget. And an alternative to the Legends Amp F1 would be the Joyo American Sound. I can't recommend that enough. Next on my pedal board is the Series 7 Overdrive. This is made by Lumpy's Tone Shop, also known as Electric Magic. This is a pedal that I was on a 4-year waiting list and I wasn't aware of that. Really, it's a fantastic Vox amp overdrive. Lumpy, when he put this together, he really emulated the circuits exactly from that Series 7 amp. And so really he nailed it with this one, and it's a keeper because it's a really honest to God rock and roll tone. It's the best way I can describe it. And on my pedal board, it serves as exactly that when I want a little bit of a heavier sound. There is an alternative to this. There is the Joyo AC Sound, which is another Joyo pedal that can be had for about $30. I didn't know if I mentioned it or not, but the American Sound also is a $30 pedal. So there you could find replacements for these two pedals for about $60 if you so desire to do it on a budget. Next up on here is my AYA Tokyo Overdrive pedal. So yes, I have three overdrives here. We've got a Fender, a Vox, And this overdrive pedal actually is very rare. It's a one-off overdrive that was made at AYA in Tokyo. It's actually more or less a, I guess you call it a prototype. And therefore, a price on this, if you can find them, there are some AYA pedals out there that are available for commercial sale. It's about a $200 overdrive when it comes down to it, but it's a beautiful overdrive because it is the quintessential transparent overdrive. I actually use it in combination with the F1 when I want to give that Fender, tone, a little bit of an overdrive kick. This is what I kick in. So there are the alternate cheaper pedal to this one is the TS 800 from Behringer. That can be had for about $30. Next up here is my Noble's Preamp Booster. This is the same circuit in here as the ODR1. And this was made in the 90s. And by the way, these two are boutique pedals. So something that I can say is a little snobbery on my part, but I really like these hand-wired boutique pedals. These mass-produced pedals like this, for example, have been around for a while. They're proven to be of quality. This one is from the 90s. Same circuit as I was saying as the ODR1 inside here. I use this as an overall boost pedal for all three of these, depending mostly really for the actually the Series 7 overdrive. It really responds well to this one. I want to give a little bit of a boost, a transparent boost. Here at the end, oh, by the way, I guess for this Noble's, you get the TC Electric Mojo overdrive pedal, which is a transparent overdrive. It does about the same thing, and that one is going for $60. This one right here, it's really going to be all over the place, but essentially it's about a $150 pedal. We have the Mooer Noise Killer. I use this as a noise gate. I don't always have it on. I use it when I'm recording. This is a very inexpensive pedal for $60. Over here is our HOF, our Hall of Fame from TC Electronics. It is the reverb unit that is going through the returns of this F1. So essentially here with this set to spring reverb, we have a Fender Twin Deluxe amp with reverb. The emulation is just absolutely awesome and sounds great. And I can't recommend, I've been searching for reverbs, as you guys know, for a while. I can't more highly recommend this Hall of Fame or the Hall of Fame 2. This original one I think is a little bit better for a couple of reasons. It has more presets in it, and really you don't need that smash button that the Hall of Fame, it's not a necessary thing. So if you can find one of these, this is about a $150 pedal. There is an alternative to this. You can get the Mooer Shimverb, which I also own as well, for about $60. So that can be had for that price if you're not interested in going all out. Reverbs I'd be very careful on, however, it's one of those pedals that you really get what you pay for, so you might want to keep that in consideration. All of these are coming into my Cab Zeus Mono. It's all I really ever need, all I've ever needed. If this one ever craps out, what I'll do is I will buy myself another one. Mooer also comes out with a alternate to this for about $80. This one is a little bit pricey. This will cost you about $250 to $280. So there's my pedal board and what I use it for recording and possibly in the future for live recordings. I can certainly move this around in its case a lot easier when I'm going to recording sessions, when I'm going to live gigs. So for a lot of reasons, and it's really my sounds, this is the first part of that signal path right here in your hands. But really you want to have yourself a great guitar, a great speaker, or a great emulation via pedals like this. It's just my opinion. A lot more flexible and a lot more individual than, like I said, modelers. But again, you know, that's up to you. Just my advice. But you can see that you can put this exact pedal board together for a lot less. So for those out there who are interested in doing something like this on a budget, I hope the alternate pricing that I gave you helped out. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for taking the time to let me discuss my pedal board and share some cheaper price alternatives to what's on this board. If you're interested in doing it on a budget, the show was great. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you really liked it, hit the like button. That really helps us get up in the algorithms. And until the next one, you guys have a good week. Take care. Bye-bye.